Hello. 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 Hi, chat. How are y'all doing? What up, what up, what up? God damn, my arms be hurting today. Okay. So, today we gonna be playing, what is this game called? Something Eat a Fish, you know? Okay, I've heard on Steam, you know, with the, if I look at the Steam reviews, that You know, people like it. It's a mystery ass game, you know, at least from what I've seen. I'm be honest, I have nothing. I literally don't know jack shit about this game. Aside from it's a good game. Literally, that's it. That's literally it. So we gonna see. Dom, thanks for the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you. I appreciate it. The Battle, thanks for the 4 months. And Guifa, thanks for the $10. Thank you. And thanks for wishing me a nice day. I appreciate it. And Sakura, thanks for the super. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. And Perry, thanks for the 10 gifted as well. My man. Perry, thank you so much. Thank you. And full-time Kelmy, thanks for the 3 months. Hi, Kel. I hope you and the Kelmies enjoy the game. It's a fun experience you'll never forget. No spoilers, chat. Yeah, chat, no fucking spoilers, okay? I don't want any allusions to any spoilers, okay? Nothing like that. Keep it spoiler free. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good stuff about this game, so I'm excited to play it. I don't know anything about it. Good. That means you can't spoil. Bro, I cannot decide if I'm hot or cold, man. Like, before stream, I took off my hoodie because normally when I stream, I get a bit more like hot because I'm kind of, you know, moving around and talking. And then I took it off and I was like freezing. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna put it back on. And now I'm sitting here. I'm like, am I hot? Am I cold? Am I yes? Am I no? Am I in? Am I out? Am I up? Am I down? Like, what's happening, bro? I'm on a Katy Perry song. What the fuck? What is this shit? Wrong and is right. Yeah, what the fuck? Like, thanks for the 4 months. I'm glad to finally catch a stream and a really good one too. This game's one of my favorite stories of all time. Happy 4 months. Thanks for 4 months. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, no, like I said, I've heard a lot of good things about this game. So I am looking forward to it. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Oh my god, I kind of miss when like one of my lights back there was out, bro, because it's so fucking bright. Holy shit. Gamers Give Us also sad. Wait, it's sad? What the fuck? I thought it was like a mystery game. It's sad? Mysteries can be sad. It's kind of depressing. Wait, what? Fuck. Really? Damn, bro. I wanted like a mystery game where I was like sussing shit out, you know? Y'all recommended this after her story. I didn't realize I was gonna be like, oh my god, I found out that his family died in a car accident after falling off a cliff. The dinosaurs ate them. They went back in time. Like, you know? We'll all cry together. Matt, thanks for the super. This game's amazing. I hope you and Chad enjoy the ride. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've heard good things. I didn't know it was sad, but yeah, I've heard good things. Atlas, thanks for the super as well. I'm so glad to play this game. Well, I'm excited to play it too. You know, hopefully I don't get emotional. I'm gonna be honest though, I don't really cry at like most things. Like, to be fair, like I've been too traumatized in real life to cry at some trauma in a video game most of the time, you know? Little Quildren, thanks for the 4 months. 4 months of free gifted membership, bruh. 4 months free loading? Damn, that's crazy. Currently watching on my projector. Love you, baddie Omegalo. Wait, you have a projector? That's kind of cool. It's hard to cry with an audience. Nah, I literally don't even cry by myself. Like, I think the only time I came close to tearing up to any story ever in my life was Endwalker Final Fantasy, and that's I've been playing that game for like 4 years, and that shit was like the game I played when I was like taking L's in real life, so I needed to take W's in my fake life. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's the game that I would play when real life wasn't going so well. So I kind of felt like it was a second life. So I was invested. But other stories, I have never done that before. That's the Final Fantasy. Okay, until you play Final Fantasy Endwalker, I don't want to hear yap come out your mouth. Okay. Ayako, thanks so much for the super. Today's my birthday, and this is my first super. Nice to watch Kyoto to have fun. Well, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate it, and happy birthday. I hope you have a good one. I am happy you're spending it with us. Hopefully, I can keep you entertained. Yeah. You cried in Final Fantasy Heavenwalker or Heavensward? Wait, Heavensward. Oh my god. My brain, like, I don't know why I mentally processed that as ARR and read HW, and I was so confused what was coming out of my mouth. Yeah, no, Heavensward was pretty good too. I don't think I didn't cry during it though. Trying to welcome to the membership. This is my favorite game ever. I cry every time I see it. Really? Free gifted again. Thank you, Kyomi. Well, welcome back, Alino, for the 3 months of free loading. Welcome, welcome. Shout out to the gifters, man. Y'all are some chads, bro. Like, for real. Okay, I feel like every other person that memberships is like, yep, I've been gifted for 3 months. Shout out to the gifters. How'd you feel after the vault without knowing any spoilers? In Final Fantasy, I didn't really get that emotional at that scene, to be honest. Like, my heart sank for sure, but I didn't cry. If that makes sense. The only time I cried about Final Fantasy, well, I didn't really fully cry, but I teared up a bit hearing the Endwalker trailer because I was like, oh my god, not my favorite game coming to an end. And then I teared up a bit during part of it. I forgot what part. Shiyumi, thanks so much for the 4 months. 2 more months for Shiny. Well, welcome back. And Lorian, thanks for the gifted. Thank you. And Sylvan, thanks for the 2 months. Freeloading for real. Thanks, Kilmies. Yo, y'all some freeloaders. That is crazy. Yo, like I said, shout out to the gifters who make freeloading possible. And Numia, thanks for the 2 months. It's crazy. The only times I watch your stream because it's like at 2 to 5 a.m. for me are the times I get gifted. Oh my god, this is so loud. Holy shit. Okay, hello? Oh my god. Yes. Game. Hello. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yes. God, it's so loud. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. I reached all these months by only spending real money once. There's always a gift in Kill Channel. Really can't look this the 2 months free, the 1 month paid, for the 3 months. Appreciate it. Okay. Hopefully this isn't too loud. It is a story game, so it's supposed to be like louder than like if it was like more of a passive game, but I don't want to be like hella loud, Okay, we're on a boat and I can't move. Edith Finch journal. Hey, do we have a broken arm? How the fuck do I open this shit, bro?
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning, with the house.
Okay. Game audio good now, or is it too loud? Or too quiet, sorry.
Someone had put up a chain link fence, but it looked like I wasn't the first person to hop it.
Around your house? Well, guys, it's supposed to be louder than like a fucking, like, let's, for example, I'm playing Pokemon or some shit, you know? Okay.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
The fuck? Hey, so she just randomly coming back here just cuz? I'm so confused.
I
Okay,
haven't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Hold up. I'm gonna fuck up my tracking a bit, but to be honest, bro, I cannot deal with this glare. Okay, but now it looks like I'm shaking. Bruh. Ah! Okay, fine. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Okay, we just hit that shit open. Yo, this place is massive. This reminds me of like those like houses and like
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
that's what she inherited. So her mom's dead.
Maybe she thought I'd know.
And her brother's dead.
She thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Which way do I go? Up or down?
No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
What the fuck? Hey, it's a deer. Hey, Bambi, come back. Yeah, that's fucked up, bro. I did nothing wrong to your people, okay? I wasn't the one that hunted you. Like, why are you running from me, man?
After I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Yo, this is a whack-ass looking house. Okay, I have a couple questions. How did she only live here till she was 11 and move out? Who in her family is still alive? I assume everyone's dead. That's what she's making it seem like.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Did you live in that place? Fuck no. What you talking about? Looks like you step in one wrong spot, you're gonna fall out the window and die, bro. Nah.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Yeah, honestly, there you go. That answers my question. Okay? The house makes me uncomfortable in a way I can't put into words, chat. Well, I don't know what it is, okay? But like something about this just looks a little suspicious, you know? Maybe it's not, I don't think it's up to inspection, you know? Like, I mean, Ace, thanks for 3 months. Hey, Kyotseg, an insect came in my room. I hate insects. I don't have a room. Well, you burnt your room with your insects? Get rid of the insects? That is crazy.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband. I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me even then.
What the fuck? Yo, maybe that shit broke with her husband in it or something. Oh my god.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Huh? You're trying to say the house is possessed? You know, y'all know that cartoon movie called like The House or something, where there's like a cop car and the house is like a monster. It's like Monster House or some shit. I'm getting Monster House vibes from this. Okay, what is this zoom in for? Like, it doesn't speed me up. That movie scared me so much. Oh, that shit didn't scare me, but it was like, it's kind of funny to me, not gonna lie. How long has the ship been dormant?
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Ah!
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
Oh, hell no. I'm not dealing with this Monster House bullshit, bro. You got me fucked up, man. Nah, we leaving. We're leaving. We're going right back home. Back to where we came from. Back to my peace. Okay, there's no side door, is there? Oh, there probably is over here. No? Oh, we not gonna go in the doggy door, are we? Oh my gosh, bro.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11. The power had been turned off the night we left.
Why did they all leave? Wait, I have a question actually. Call me stupid if I don't know the answer to this, but I actually want to know. You know when they have like, I've seen this a lot in garages where people hang like a tennis ball from the roof where their car is. Why the fuck do they do that? Don't hit the garage wall so you know how far to go? Oh. Y'all are that bad at parking that you need a tennis ball? Okay, I mean, shit. I feel like you just kind of know, no? I mean, I guess it helps if you're worried about it.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
How do you say you felt like you were home, but you hate this? You're scared of this place. Bro,
But
like,
instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
how long has this place been sitting here? Okay, I refuse to believe this sat here for like 11 something years. It would be this like clean at the same time. Like there would be some cobwebs or something, man. Where are the cobwebs at? Yo, you left this nasty ass takeout there. Ew.
Like how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
Bro, Chinese restaurants are the most consistently open places in America. I swear to God, they're open on Christmas, they're open on Thanksgiving, they're open every holiday, bro. All the time, man. They never close. They're dedicated.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
So to be
It was
honest,
like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
to be honest, like, you know, I mean, I'm not surprised they delivered to this place. They got to keep the business. Okay, we have stools and we used to have stools like this where like it would like wind up. Like
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
You don't say so, bro. Look at these books, man. I didn't think a librarian would own this many books in their house. And it's a sealed off room? Like, bro, that is so sus. The fuck?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Oh, shit. That's crazy. Poor Milton, man.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Damn, so you're dead and you're still not gonna give us access, bro. Hello? How do I? Oh my god, the controls for this game are so odd, bro.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
Is Barbara his, like, second wife or some shit?
Even the fireplace had a story.
Yeah.
Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
I was about to say, what the fuck is up with this? Oh my god. This is like one of those like places you'd rent as like an Airbnb when you go to like some wilderness location. I swear to God. Like, I swear, bro. You always find a little quirky ass house like this that's big as fuck, and for some reason it's also cheap as hell too, and you're like, why is it so cheap and so big?
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
What? So the son died, they drilled up all the bedrooms, so where the fuck are they gonna stay then? Like, what?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Oh, she was a movie star. That's crazy. Oh my god, they all had like painted rooms. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, actually.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
So where the fuck did y'all stay if you couldn't? (1961). Are these just dead people?
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Huh? But he's dead. How are you sharing the room with him? The fuck? Are these dates where people died? Oh my gosh. So every time someone dies, they just seal up the room? What?
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
So where the fuck do you stay if there's
Mom
not?
must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
Where did she sleep if they were all sealed up? You just like build a new room every time someone dies? Like, what the fuck?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Is this what the key's for? Why this book? Of all
Turns
things.
out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
That's crazy. To be fair though, if it's a pull handle, you literally could have just pulled up the fucking book. Like, anyways. But that is kind of creative. Where's this light coming from? Guess from there. The fuck? Okay, so we got this.
Maybe it sounds like I had a plan. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. But I had no idea what was behind that door.
Okay, so we're not gonna lift it up, or like what's happening? Is this her room? This doesn't look like a brother's room.
I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
Molly. Oh God, I'm so bad with names, bro. And there's like 80 characters in this game already, man.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat. The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Okay.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Uh-huh.
I ate a lot of things that night.
Uh-huh. Did you now?
I kept eating and eating.
You did not eat the toothpaste. Oh my God, what the fuck? Oh, she gonna die. Oh, she dead, isn't she?
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
You are not gonna eat the fucking...
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
You eat the bird, I'm losing.
I reached out for her.
Oh, she gonna fall out the window?
And suddenly, I was a cat.
What? Okay, so now we're Fruits Basket. Like, what is happening, man? I didn't know I was me from Fruits Basket. Holy shit. What?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Bro, you're blowing my cover, bro. I'm trying to stay away from my crazed ass mother. Can you like be a bit more gracious, please? Hello? Oh my God, I got the hops, bro. That's crazy. What the fuck? Gotcha. Man, get your ass over here, bruh. Fucking bird, man. Come on.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
What the fuck? How you go from being an 8-year-old to a cat trying to eat a bird, man? What is... How do we get up? Oh, shit.
I gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl.
What?
First, all I heard was the wind.
Is she hallucinating because she ate the gerbil food? Like, what is happening, man? There's no way that's real, right? She hallucinated off the gerbil food, bruh. This gastrointestinal motivated, man. She is hallucinating off that gerbil food and toothpaste.
Rabbits.
That toothpaste fucked her up, man. Oh my God. Hello, rabbits. Come here. I got your ass. I'm scoped in, bro. I'm not gonna miss this shot. I might have motion sickness, but I will find. Okay, we're just gonna ignore the one below us. Okay, okay, that's cool, you know. Yeah, I love rabbits times 3 too, man. See, Chad, this is why you don't eat toothpaste, man. You're gonna hallucinate, okay? It's not good for you. You know, you just don't eat toothpaste. Oh, I can go down. Oh shit, I didn't realize that. Okay, my bad. I got your ass, bitch.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit.
Oh, this 8-year-old psycho. Nah, I did not need all that crunch. Nah, that is crazy.
A mama rabbit.
I am Mama Rabbit. Got your ass.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking.
Ah, I don't like this sound effect. Started choking?
Suddenly, I was a shark.
What? Oh, well, I'm dead now. Okay. Oh, ooh. Ow. That's my back. So we don't have any water, so we're kind of dead. Oh, okay. So we're gonna swim down a mountain as a shark. Okay, cool. Yeah, love this shit. My guild's not even working right now, bro. Ow! Oh my god. Oh
I
my.
rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now I was hungrier than ever.
Uh-huh. Okay, fish. Come here, little fishy.
I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh my god. Yo, I'm so bad at this controls in this game. Holy shit, this shit is hard. Did I not get it? Yo, I swear to God, bro. What? Okay, seal. Oh my god, I'm so bad at being a shark, man. Look at this seal just not giving a fuck. What? Okay, finally, man.
I tore off her flipper and it tasted really good.
Shut the fuck up saying I'm better as a cat. Oh shit, we got the blood trail. My god. One time I was swimming in the Caribbean and there was like a shark in the water, and the dude that I was on the boat with was literally, while I was in the water, man, I was swimming near the shark, bro. My man starts cutting open a bloody fish. I'm like, bro, I know you're trying to fuck with this shark right now, but I don't want to die, good sir.
Tight.
Like, I do not want to die, good sir.
Jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Oh, are we a gnat? We're a snake? I hate this so
Now
much.
I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
This is disgusting, man. I actually dislike this. It's so nasty. Okay, so we're gonna kill a human now.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Did we just eat? Did we just?
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
Did we just? Oh my God!
After the last passenger, I was still hungry.
What is this game, man? Like
Something new.
like fucking
Something I hadn't
Carnivore
had,
Simulator?
so
What
I
the
swam
fuck?
towards it. I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
I'm not about to eat some seaweed, bro, or some fucking shit, bro. Oh, I'm crawling out my same toilet. Am I gonna eat myself now?
I got closer and closer.
What am I trying to find?
All of my stomach started growling.
They
And
did.
Suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
What?
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
So, she hallucinated on some toothpaste and ate herself. Okay. I was you see well, you see the thing is I'm like, what's this bug nose recap? We came 7 animals, became a slimy monster, and then ate a little girl that was happened to be ourselves in the bed. Climb, thanks for the 5 gift today. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Honey Lamb, thanks so much for the membership. Welcome. And Funky P, thanks for the 2 months. Hello, chat. What's good? What's good? Ace, thanks for the 3 months. Navi, thank you so much for the super. Kill me's on my true gift with Riz, not for kill though. No parasocial. Fuck you, man. Okay, thanks for the super chat, but like, fuck you for the message. Okay. The Rogue, thanks for the super. Oh wait, what's the wildest Pokemon everyone has ever unironically used on you? I don't know if I've ever had someone use the pickup line on me in person. Like the weirdest thing I had someone do was it was this group of girls walked up to me and they all were trying to talk to me at the same time, and I was extremely overwhelmed and didn't know what the fuck to do. To keep it honest with you, like I didn't know what the fuck was happening. Okay, I was getting rizzed on by like 3 girls and I was sitting there like, what the fuck? And then my friend, I felt really bad. My friend was sitting next to me. Nobody was talking to him. Yo, I felt so bad. We were just chilling, waiting to get like seated at this restaurant. And these girls walked past me like 2-3 times. And like they are saying like oh hi, haha, like they're like weird shit like to get my attention, but I'm still sitting there like, what the fuck? And then they shouted something, went inside to get seated, and then came back out, walked past me, said something again, and then walked over with like some friends. And then like 2-3 of them approached me trying to talk about stuff, and I was talking to them, but I was so confused what the fuck was happening. Like, oh my god. I was like, hello?
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though,
Confusion with
when we
Riz.
adopted a stray kitten,
He like, actually, I had no idea what the fuck was happening. I had no Riz. I just sat there on my phone.
I spent a lot of time in Great Grandma Edie's room.
Oh my gosh, there's all these bird cages.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan.
Do you have more Riz when you don't talk? Fuck you. Yo, what the fuck? They have a curse?
On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
They put their house on a boat.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
They have a family cemetery? That many of those motherfuckers have died? Oh my god. What the fuck? How do I get out of this? Okay.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Well, let's hope you don't die soon too, bro. The fuck? I got some curse or something? That is crazy, man. Hey guys, look. The chronically ill starter kit. Yeah, you one of these. Shit, I don't even have one for the days, bro. You wanna know what mine is? Like, you know how like there's like one per day here? I have like one slot per each pill because that's how many I gotta take, bro. I swear to God. It's like the Monday one would just be one medicine. The Tuesday would just be another medicine. The Wednesday will be another medicine. It's just easier that way for me, you know, because I got to take them all every day anyways.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't. Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
And your mom old.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom. It was a pretty big trace.
Yeah. The fuck is this, bro? Oh my god. This shit look horrendous, man. It look like somebody fucking like drank Pepto-Bismol and fucking shat it out all over the bathroom, bro. This is like a Pepto-Bismol ad, man. Hey, you feeling kind of shitty? Well, drink some of the Pepto and you gonna be having the shitties. Like, the fuck? Cerise, thanks for the 5 gifted. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. You're so generous. The secret in the bathroom. Oh, fuck. You're not about to tell me there's a secret, like, door in the bathroom, bro. Like, under the toilet?
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
What is wrong with this family, bro? Like, I don't understand why they're being so secretive. Like, what if you explain the curse, does it happen? I'm so confused. What, they were developing pictures?
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
And now we're in the room with the I See Dead people.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him.
Yo, if his dead body is sitting up here, I'm going to die.
I didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Wait, no, these are not his ashes, right?
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Bro,
My
why
brother
they...
said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Wait. Pause. Which one is her grandpa, Sam or Calvin? I low-key like got lost. Sam's or Calvin's the brother that's dead? Calvin's the one that died. Posman has a family tree right there. Okay, but they're like, it doesn't make much sense, bro, to be honest. Family tree is not a good family tree. Like, I don't really know who came from where, you know?
Coming!
Wait, actually, oh, you can see who died first. Okay.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Do what? Yo, it's making me dizzy, game. Can you hurry up, man?
I told him going around was impossible.
Oh, I tried to do this one time and I almost broke my neck. I got to the part where like it started to bend in half right before I got over the pole and I fell off. Yeah, never again.
if I hadn't said that.
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
Maybe
Anyways.
the wind hadn't picked up.
I'm pulling the end and I'm looking at my OBS right now so I don't get dizzy.
Then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Okay, so we did it. So what's the problem?
The day he made up his mind to fly.
Oh my God. Oh, he wanted to like soar.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Yeah, me too, except I didn't die.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
That's so
Mom said
weird.
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
And so where did they just like rope off the rooms, man? That just does not sit right with me, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like, that's a little odd. That is so extra for what?
The passages were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies. Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star. I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Oh my God, how long has that been sitting there, bruh? That shit got the cheese touch.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
Pause. Imagine you die. And yo, your mother or some shit saves that as your as your record. Yeah, is there a stream mode? Someone said that. That's what I'm wondering. I don't think there is. Wait, is this the only part with copyrighted music? Yeah, okay, I'll just mute the background then, the audio. Boo, 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 boo. I will not get DMCA claimed today, boys. We will remain intact and unaffected by the DMCA claim gods. Okay. It's gonna be weird without music though, but whatever.
16, she was all washed up. A has-been.
Damn.
But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
What the fuck?
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
What the fuck?
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Yo, the timing of this game is
You're
crazy.
right. Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Yo, this boyfriend is the dumbest motherfucker alive, bro.
There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
He gonna die.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
He gonna die.
So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Okay, but how was the key in the slot if Rick supposedly took it?
Rick? Are you okay? This isn't funny.
Oh, he's trying to get you to practice your scream. Oh, this is so weird.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
What the fuck? There's a hamper on the door? Oh my god!
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
What? So we dead.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear.
Oh.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you.
See, I
find your
told you.
scream.
Well,
What did I
I'm
say,
not
bruh?
scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Oh.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the Late Picture Show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up.
Imagine you break up with your boyfriend, but you're like, nah, I'm gonna keep your one crutch. I'm gonna keep your crutch. Your crutch as a memorabilia. That's like keeping someone's cast as a memorabilia. What the fuck is that? That is weird. You gotta have some issue or something. If someone told me they kept their ex's crutch, I am no longer talking to that person. I'll be honest. I'm like, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be a couple of screws loose. Like, that's the type of petty that I don't even know if I want in my life. Okay? Like, I don't even want to be associates with you. I don't want to know somebody that knows you. Like, that's crazy. Oh my God. Imagine you go to the doctor. Yo, what happened to your other crutch? My ex took it. Doctor probably looks at you like, what the fuck? You Atlas thinks it's soup, but did you get butter noodles? No, I didn't.
But if
I
this
didn't.
is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
He's like something to remember you by. I know what the fuck. Thanks for the soup, Ashlyn. Like, it's so weird. Sorry, I just want to swing the crutch around. Wow, thanks for the gifted. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks for the gifted. I appreciate it.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Oh, she gonna die.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh, nut shot. Okay. Girl boss.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara. There's got to be another way out of here.
Sure.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
What sick fuck wrote this book, bro?
Wally's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Okay, so you're gonna jump at him and like stab him, or like what's happening? Bye. Yeah, bitch.
She wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
What? So he got backup? Does he have backup? Home Alone ass. I swear, man. There's no way he's gonna get up like a fucking Outlast villain, right?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... Someone at the door was dying to speak to young Barbara.
Hey, Hookman got the swiftness. I think we need to give someone else that title.
At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true.
Oh, okay, but did she not murk?
She saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen.
Did she not murk the Hookman?
Going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Oh, so she gonna die.
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara,
So they stalked her and ate her?
Ever found of her. real eerie tale.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Yo, this game is wild, dog. What the fuck? So she got eaten by her own fans? See, chat, y'all wonder sometimes why we say no parasocial. This is why, bro. Okay, we cannot allow this shit to happen to us. Okay, what the fuck? They weren't even full parasocial. They were like full, like, what the fuck?
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Some of us don't got gas money.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
I'm so confused. So I assume that's not actually how she died. It's like a little dramatic, but someone killed her then. For sure. It's just why? So odd. Do I have to go all the way to the pink bathroom again? Oh my god. So the boyfriend killed her? No? I don't know, bro. This shit makes no sense, man. I sure you can't. No one here wants to eat you. Printer ink tastes bad. Okay, I'm joking. Like, of course y'all not gonna fucking eat me. And if you want to eat me, I don't even know a therapist I could recommend you. Like, that's beyond me. But, Mickey, thanks for 3 months.
That comic was right about there being a key inside the music box near the basement.
Can I leave through the room? Oh my god. I gotta go like all the way around the window again. No?
Maybe I should go check out that music box down by the basement.
Okay, so it's telling me to go back then. I'm so confused.
If I keep winding the music box, maybe a key will pop out like it did in the comic book.
No shit, man. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, bruh. Oh. I see. For someone who sealed off everything in the house, you sure left all the fucking... You sure left all the little hidden passageways open.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Okay. The music back on? It's already on. Yeah.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
I mean,
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
what the fuck? Oh, is this like the boat? Back when the boat was a thing? Oh my god, I need to turn my brightness up, bro. I cannot see shit. Okay.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Barbara. Walter. Is Walter the boyfriend? Like the son? The brother? Oh, the brother.
If there's a pattern in all these stories,
This is a bomb bunker? What the fuck?
I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive the week.
What? So was it like a war? A tornado? What the fuck was happening?
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Ew!
I was expected to be dead tomorrow.
Oh, 'cause he was in the military.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
No?
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
No?
Almost friendly.
That was another brother? Oh, wait, what the fuck? So he just has PTSD?
And then one day, everything just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
Did they know he was there? Donate you thanks to membership
I know it's
and
out there somewhere.
Game Grub links to the super. Imagine having PTSD, turning into a hermit, and your mom spends as a mole man living under the house, not giving you help. Estimates my head, bro. I don't know. This family seems fucked up.
Whatever killed Barbara and Molly.
And Molly?
And Calvin.
And Calvin? Okay, Calvin swung off the thing, bro.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. even if it kills me.
So the curse? Okay, but how are you hiding in a bunker gonna stop the curse?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
You ain't hit by the train,
I
isn't he?
appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year.
Okay. So if we hear this inspirational music and then we hear a and he gets hit by a train, I'm gonna lose my shit, bro. And I'm gonna lose my shit by laughing because that's just too
For a
much.
single week, I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Bro, like what? Like, are you serious, man? Like, my man said, I'm gonna walk on this train track. I'm gonna get hit by this train, and I'm gonna call it a day.
6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Walter died when he was 6. How did he die when he was 6? Oh, that's what they thought. Choo Choo Charles claiming another one, man.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
I think your mom got some issues, bro. I'm gonna be honest. When she was 6. Oh, okay. Wait, when was she born? Oh, 1999.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
That means it's 2016?
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
This is just clean disturbing, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else.
Okay, my question is, how is there a train, like, from the house? I'm so confused.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
How do you get hit by a train if it's like this, bro? Broken now?
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Just so odd, bro.
But I thought you should know about your family.
Oh, hell no. You're not trying to tell me I'm in this family, bitch. That's what you're not trying to do, okay? I already thought I was cursed my whole life because I'm ill, but you don't need to be reminding me with some bullshit. No. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. That sounded a little bit medically motivated. Oh, she has a child? Okay, cool. Okay, it's not me? All right, bet. Okay.
And the history you're a part of.
Oh, she's pregnant? I just thought she had a belly. I don't know. I thought she had a belly, you know?
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
And she's 17, bruh. So it's like, you know, I don't know, man. It's just a random. I knew it was the family curse. I would just not reproduce.
For what that's worth.
Oh, that was a spoiler? Oh, well. Chat, y'all some bitches, bro. Why you spoil everything, man?
And when you look at the house, it had that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness. Any of it seems possible.
Yeah, if I grew up in a house like this, I would believe a curse was real for sure, bro. Like, you got like a whole lighthouse on your house. A fucking... I don't even know what that is, man.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah. It's a bit much.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
This was the pet cemetery? Oh my god. Wait, look at these names. Zerpy, Lurpy, Furpy, Chirpy, Burpy.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Odin? Oh, Odin's the first dude ever. That's her husband, I guess.
She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Oh, is it the ship?
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Okay. Like I said, my family's this
Edie's
cursed.
side was always easier for me to understand.
I'm just not reproducing.
But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
There's more? Oh my god, I didn't realize there was even more people that died.
Brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
I ain't lying, this isn't even sad to me. This is just creepy, bro.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Okay, well, you didn't spoil it too much ahead, chat, so it's okay.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Okay, come on, Game Controls. Jomies TH, thank you so much for this. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. For real. Also, thanks y'all for setting up the cafe again, man. Y'all so cool for that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like, for real, that was cool.
Sam spent his
I'll
life
never forget
shooting
that.
photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
Pregnant woman more flexible than me. My God. He's taking photos and he looks scared of his own camera.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? We'll never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
Wait, Dawn. Okay.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful.
Wait. So I'm trying to get the... Is Dawn her mom? Yeah, Dawn's
older than
mom.
you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
I feel like there's one of those photographers who like takes those like background pictures for like Apple, you know? Look at me. Boom. That's the background of your iMac right there. Boom. Yep. iOS Oak Tree is coming out, you know, shortly. iOS Oak. Boom. That's going to be the background wallpaper for all of that shit, man. I swear they always do that shit, bro. Oh, iOS Blue Jay. Oh. iOS Blue Jays. The patch. Okay, can we be done with this, bro? Like, I'm tired, man. Is there something I need to look for?
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
He pissing?
Hey!
That's a keeper. Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff if you want to survive.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Wow, I'm so perceptive. I'm such a photographer.
Dad.
Let me get behind you.
Yo, watch. The deer gonna run at this point, man. You gotta just shoot it before.
You don't have to do anything, but if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Great shot, Dawn.
Oh, right in the neck. Actually, that's a good shot. Is she crying? Bro, why you forcing her to shoot the deer? Why you forced? Yo, why you gonna make her shoot Bambi if she can't handle shooting Bambi, man? You taking a selfie with his crying daughter in the back too. You got me fucked up, man. Nah, you like, all right, I'm gonna teach you how to survive. You go shoot this deer. Shoot the deer, she's crying. Okay, let's take a selfie of me and my daughter with this dead deer that she's crying over behind it. I'm such a good dad. Like, what is this, man? What the fuck type of whack ass photo, bro? You are goofy.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
This is so goofy, yo. I'm sorry, man. That is a bad parenting moment.
It's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally normal, Dawn.
That is normal.
Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about.
Dad!
Oh, it fought back. Oh shit. The adrenaline in that deer kicked in and said, "Not today, bitch. I'm taking you with me." Holy shit.
All these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
That deer's kind of a chat. That's karma right there. But to be fair, though, I don't really know if that's a good type of karma, because here's the thing. Now his daughter's sad, and his daughter didn't even want to shoot the deer, so she's just double sad, man. Poor Dawn, bro. What the, like, what did she do to deserve this? That is crazy though. The selfie shit. Oh my god, man.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Who's Edie again? Oh, great grandmother to Dawn? Wait, no, grandmother. It's an odd room. Gregory, Dawn, Gus. Oh, so this is her room with her siblings, I guess? Divorce contract. To Sam Finch. What? Hey. Another DMCA moment? Oh my god, chat.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone?
Is Kay? Are these like people that married into the family? Yeah.
Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh my god, he was psychic. Okay.
Back time's over, Gregory. It's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
I wonder what he saw.
Damn. Okay, Sam is Dawn's father. Kay is her mother. Imagine marrying into this fucked up family. Oh shit, we gotta play like hop games, bro. I'm so bad at these. My depth perception is ass, bro.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination.
I got my little... Whoa.
Whatever it was, he saw.
Boom. All right, boys, we're getting over the thing.
It sure made
Yeah. Okay. There's something I have to do. What the fuck? The song isn't DMCA? Oh, really? Okay. Are you sure? Oh, I thought we were gonna drown.
I hadn't called that night. I wish he could have told us.
Oh.
About the world he saw.
We are gonna drown.
There's so much I don't understand. About Gregory. About
What?
everything.
Is he a frog? That's kind of lit, not gonna lie. Imagine being a little ass kid and you're like swimming in the fucking bath. Oh, we're gonna drain ourselves, aren't we?
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck, Kay.
He died
Love, Sam.
in the bath. He drowned. That's crazy. Damn, he died when he was fucking 1 year old, man. That's so sad.
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
I've never flown like a nice kite like this before. Okay, so there's a wedding.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
So he remarried after Kay? Or Kay remarried after Sam? He remarried? Sam remarried, but isn't Sam dead? How the fuck would Sam remarry if Sam's dead? Oh, it's not being told in order then. Okay. It's just being told in like days they were born, but not actually like accurately when they died. So he died a year after Gus died. Sam did. Okay.
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now pronounce you husband and wife. To make him cry.
No, I refuse. Let me fly my kite into y'all's dumbasses, bro. Not gonna lie, it would be terrible to like have your parents remarry and then your step parent is like trying to parent you like they've known you your whole life. I'd be like, bitch, you just got here. Like, slow your roll, bro. You don't even know how things are done. Like, back the fuck up. Okay, where else are we? Like, where else is the? Where else is there information I need to gather? Oh, it's right here.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Damn, that's crazy. How old was he? Yo, imagine marrying into this whack ass family, bro. I cannot get over it.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Boom. Oh my God.
The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, she did not die on the wedding day, did she?
Full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Oh wait, is this how Gus is gonna die? Swiping IKEA furniture like.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Oh my
But I
God.
didn't, until we found you.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet... She never
Okay, so he let him fly the kite outside.
If I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Great parenting.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died. At the time, it was as far away as she could get. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Poor Sanjay about to get married into this fucked up family, y'all.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Poor fucking Sanjay, man. You weren't even from this country. You got brought here to fucking get destroyed by this family.
Lewis was born a year later.
So Lewis was born after she married Sanjay. Cool.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Who's adding rooms to the house?
Things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last.
They were like homeschooled.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
So Edie like knew how to build.
After Milton disappeared, the only thing he left behind was a room full of paintings.
Is getting ready to really think about really having it was fake? Okay, yeah, but like the house is like this, like originally, right? I still don't understand how Molly died, but I low-key think she just ate some poisonous ass food and then died from the berries and hallucinated, okay? Barbara, I think she got killed. Calvin, well, I mean, he died on the swing. Sam, he died hunting. Walter, how did Walter die? He got hit by a train. Gregory drowned. Gus got caught up in a storm. I think that's it, no? "1940s toothpaste will probably kill you, let's be real." True. True, bro. That shit probably toxic than a motherfucker.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paint.
Did they even have toothpaste in the 1940s? When did toothpaste become a thing? I think the thing was that it around in the 40s? Yes? Okay, I don't know, man. Like, I used to make flip books all the time when I was little.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
He just disappeared. Ah.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Just left? Someone said he got isekai. Yeah, you foul for that shit.
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Oh, what she do? Kill him? She did not kill her own son. That is crazy. You just escalated. Bro, I don't know, man. Whatever he found in the house, she didn't want it getting out. And he was gone. Like, I mean, that makes it sound like you killed your own son. Personally.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself.
Who, Lewis? Oh, Lewis, her brother.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room.
There's no way this is like
Mom
the
got him a job at the cannery.
actual house they lived in. It's so
Everyone
crazy.
always told me to stay out of Lewis's room, except Lewis.
My God, he was like a 420 Blazer. Oh shit! I never would have pinned him for that, man. Oh, he on that Pomu leaf. That's crazy. Instead of hotboxing the car, he hotboxing the boat. How do you open this, bro? Yo, dude, this is my sick room. This is my hookah.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
This is my Pomu leaf statue. It's this thing called Marijuana. I really like the swirls, bro. They really like, you know, they take me to a place where I finally feel peace. And you know, since real life is so difficult, I love the swirls.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Okay.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small.
He was
imagining a
disassociating.
labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Okay.
And things that have not names.
What?
He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more.
Well, he fine.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis.
So he was just disassociating at work the whole time.
So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend.
Okay, Fido, it's good.
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Yo.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Okay. I mean, made his own little RPG world.
And songs for them to play.
Yo. Hey.
He talked about starting a band.
You're gonna be a lefty soon. Yo, you foul.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
You foul. I mean, you're not wrong, but you foul.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Bro, because it's not that hard to
then
chop
one day it
fish.
struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Uh-huh.
He held an election for mayor. And he won. They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Hey, St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
The fuck?
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Oh, so he was just sitting there, just disassociating.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen, I guess.
Handsome queen.
Okay.
The queen was on her own quest for
sinister serpents. I'm just going with whatever side's easier, to be honest. Like, I don't get, you know, I'm already on the right, so I'm gonna go on the right.
He followed the sound of her silver harp.
Oh fuck, I missed the note.
Golden Palace, east of the sun and west
Shit.
of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh my god, I can't see anything, bro. I'm gonna lose my hand,
He
man.
knew the world was all in his imagination.
I got so much fish.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Yo, I've always wanted to lucid dream on some shit like this, but I have never lucid dreamed a day in my life. And I've heard like people that have tried to, they like get like sleep paralysis, and I don't need another problem, okay? But some of the meds I'm on, I think they make it where I literally can't dream. So I haven't dreamed in like probably like a couple of years.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
The only time I ever dream is when I take a nap, and it's like not before bed when I take my meds. And then I'll have like some crazy ass dream for like 20 minutes and wake up like drooling and like what the fuck just happened.
I began to forget the world we know.
Okay, this is just a depressing place to be at, man. I'm not gonna lie.
I
A
think
cannery.
it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
I hate the smell of fish too.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
I had a lucid dream before I danced in the rain and rode magical school bus. A younger version of my friends, how they looked when I met them. Someone said it was a nightmare and I couldn't wake up, but at least you knew it was a
I
dream.
thought I could save him.
I knew it was a dream. It wouldn't bother me as much.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Okay.
Including the wise Calico who insisted on advising him.
I'm low-key confused what like mental problem they're trying to portray. Because they're clearly trying to portray one. I just don't know what it is.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
They gonna behead her ass? What the fuck? my dream world. Can I like rewrite this shit? I don't really.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So we got his head chopped off at the cannery because he like daydreamed and fell off, like put his head down. He hated the real him. So he can't. Holy shit. Wow. That is fucked up.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. My mom ended up leaving everything behind. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it?
So she wants to die because they're leaving.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Grandma said, "You're gonna leave me, I'm gonna die anyways." What the fuck?
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
So the grandma was the one facilitating the curse by telling these stories?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
That's Dawn's theory, I guess.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
I feel like, yeah, it could be like on some generational trauma thing. The only thing that confuses me a bit is like if one person of each generation lives, that's a bit odd, no? I don't know. That's just my theory.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
I still feel like they all died. Maybe there was like some cursed quote unquote element, but I feel like it became a thing where like they believed in it so much they kind of acted reckless because of it. I don't know.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
So she died.
We both tried to make the best of it.
Drank alcohol because she was getting left. Damn. Okay, then how did her mom die?
A few years went by.
I feel like some of it's coincidences, some of it's definitely negligence. I think it's both, no?
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Bad luck, bad parents.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Oh, I'm not supposed to be in the stomach right now.
All this.
Am I inside the stomach?
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things.
Am I in the placenta?
But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes.
Oh my god, POV, you're getting born. What the fuck? Oh my god, it is us getting born. That's the uterus. We're about to pop out the cervix. What the fuck? Let's pop out the uterus.
It's supposed to be for you.
don't know how I feel about this imagery right now. What the fuck? We're about to pop out of a fucking...
I'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now...
Apparently there's some people that can like remember this.
That way.
Like it's like a small percentage population that can remember being inside of something and being born.
This is where your story begins.
Hey, where's my dad?
I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Yeah, I got born into a cursed family and I'm gonna die before it's my time. I love life. Starting off at a disadvantage, bruh. Like, fuck this game, man. So set never mind, it's for someone that died. Yeah, low key. I take it back. Which they just had all the like people who designed the game submit childhood photos. That's so interesting. Someone says spawn kill. I'ma just act like I didn't hear that shit. I'm gonna act like that wasn't said. Does negligent people not being careful and Eddie creating weird stories to accommodate all the fictional tragedies of her family? I thought this game would have a conclusion, bro. This game just left me like, damn. Well, makes it super. Well, another uplifting, life-affirming experience with Kyo Kaneko. Okay, listen. I said I went into this blind. Okay, you can't say I intentionally traumatized you. Okay, listen. I haven't even been playing that many depressing games lately. Okay, to be honest with you, like this is the first one. I don't really think her story was depressing. I just thought her story was like fucked up, but it wasn't really depressing. It was interesting fucked up. It was like I'm watching a serial killer documentary fucked up, you know? This game, however, was just like, damn. We demand Barbie Horse Adventures as a palate cleanser. Okay, chat, for those of y'all that like this game a ton, I want you guys to explain to me why. Because I'm not gonna lie, I think the story was well executed, but I'm just depressed. So it's like, What about you left this experience feeling satisfied? That's my question. The storytelling. I do think the game is good. But I'm just saying, is this the actual family? Oh no, I'm about to say, are they a real family? The fact is depressing is why I like it. Games that are happy all the time are boring. Okay, like I've had enough depressing games, bro. Okay. Like, I don't know, man. If I learned that my family had all died due to some negligible bullshit, I would have literally just been like, okay. So my family's, you know, I learned what not to do through like 8 different generations. The president made a way where you can take something away from it. What do you take? What is your takeaway from this game? All I got was a PSA on how not to parent. To be honest. How not to leave your kids in the bathtub. Insightful. Okay. Yeah. You have to find a deeper meaning. You're not looking hard enough. Okay, then explain it to me, dog. Because with the way you're explaining that there's a deeper meaning means you don't know the deeper meaning either, you know? Like, I think, like, I guess you can relate to each character's struggle in your own way. But, like, I don't think there's, like, a general deeper meaning that you need to understand that is, like, a common takeaway from the game. To be honest. Like, it's not like everyone's gonna get the same takeaway and that's the point. I think that life sucks, but there are little things that make it worth living. I mean, I guess that could be a takeaway, but you can say that about any sad story, no? How not to flip on a swing. That's crazy. Don't build a cemetery for the actual house. Loved that. Yes. Yeah, that is the most insightful thing I have learned all stream. How to teleport with a painting. Not to drink 90s 40 toothpaste. Okay. Don't marry into the Finch family. Yeah, don't marry into the Finch family because your kid's gonna die. Full-time Kevin, thanks for super. The game reminds me to cherish my life and loved ones. A curse could come at any moment. I mean, I guess. I feel like though, I guess like I guess the takeaway isn't anything that's like super unique. Like I was looking for more for something that would be something that like would not be something that you could apply to something else, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I guess don't be unnecessarily paranoid because they were acting really like behavior. Like they were coping by like shutting down rooms and shit. Like, you know, like I just feel like it was a bit weird. You know, like they behaved so paranoid that like I think they manifested their own problems, to be honest. And maybe don't blame everything on a curse, I guess. Ashlyn, thanks so much for the super. I like the creative way in which each family member was telling the story that had a different perspective on life. I mean, yeah. I can see that. Well, I agree with that, but to be fair, there were like 3 family deaths back to back. I mean, I guess you could. Yeah. You kind of right. You kind of right. I do think though they were like coping with whatever issue they thought was a thing, like unrealistically. Knight, thanks for the donation. Funny answer is they made dumb ways to die a walking simulator. Genuine answer is the message is more like make the best of life because a truck can take you out whenever. Not truck coon. Not truck coon. Good depressing story though. Milton got isekai'd. Thanks to the super Hyxia. And Zai or XI? Thanks for the super. Congrats for finishing the game. I recommend if you have time, The Villain of Edith Finch. It's an insightful video essay. It gave me better understanding of the game. Okay. I think I'm gonna die tomorrow by eating the fish and choking on the spine, just like I've always feared. Yeah, this game gave me a sense of paranoia. You know? So yay. Woo. No, I'm kidding. It did not give me fear. But like my life's been, you know, bad enough. You know, I don't need some additional problemas. You must know the train could pass if there was tracks. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For sure. The fish one, I low-key thought he was gonna chop his hand off and like bleed out. I didn't know, like, you know, it was gonna go that crazy. That kind of threw me for a loop. Rogue, thanks for the super. What's the most whack pickle line someone said to you ironically? I don't know. Like, I actually don't know. I don't know if anyone has ever said anything to me unironically as a pickup line. Like I said, the only time I was ever like in a pickup line situation is I was just confused. And that was more my problem. Bro, I had someone literally ask me like a month ago how I was doing. I responded and then immediately, and they responded just now. That's crazy. How you gonna ask me how I'm doing? I'm gonna answer you and then you're gonna respond like a month later, bro. Come on, man. Come on. That's insane. Three to 5 business day response. More like a 4 to 5 week month response. Bro, thanks for the super sleep. What I'm saying is I need to use more pickup lines on you so you can get the experience. No! I feel like getting a pickup line through the fucking internet is way different than in person. Like in person, you know, you got to deal with like how the other person reacts and how you react. I feel like on this spot when people give me pickup lines in person, I cannot react to how I do on stream because I know, or even if I don't know, I just assume y'all dead joking when you do them on stream. Right? So I'm gonna laugh at you. In person, you can't really laugh at everyone who has a pickup line for you. You know, that's a little fucked up. And sometimes people can get mad and or they have like egos and it causes issues. So I feel like there's nothing that can prepare you for someone saying some fuck shit to you in person, to be honest, because you can handle stuff online very differently. Because I can just laugh at you and like it's over. You know, I don't really care about it. In person, I mean, I don't care either. I can laugh as well, but then the other person might react. Crush their ego. My God. Now, I tend to be really nice every time I've been asked out by a girl. When I do, if I do reject them or when I do, because I'm not gonna lie, I feel like as a girl, it takes a lot of courage to ask a dude out because it's not like as normalized. Like dudes are expected to ask girls out all the time and girls are not expected the other way around, which low-key I think is unfair for dudes. Okay, if you're a guy out there and you struggling with that, listen, it's not fair, my man. Okay, I understand it's not fair that you got to put in all the effort. Okay, but at the same time, if you're a girl who's sitting there wondering why she's single and you're putting in no effort, you're putting in no effort, you know? So maybe, you know, be like a dude and grow some balls, okay, and ask someone out too. So I normally tend to be really nice when that happens because I want more girls to feel like comfortable asking people out because I feel like it doesn't happen enough. You know, also I'm low-key doing my fellow dudes a solid by doing that. Because if I'm nice when I reject them, maybe she'll ask you out to whoever that other dude is later in life. So, you know. Nah, if someone came out with a funny pickup line, I'd straight laugh at them right then and there. Rogue, thanks for the super. Okay, I would too. But it depends if it's supposed to be funny. If it's not supposed to be funny, I'm gonna be like... But you single. That has nothing to do with the fact that you can still ask somebody out if you like them. The fuck? What are we talking about? Pause. How does that have anything to do with what the fuck I'm saying? That has no relevance at all. Pause. People are for real saying pickup lines seriously? Sometimes people do, yeah. I feel like the only time I've ever heard a pickup line successfully working is if it's really funny. Okay, here's the thing. Here's how pickup line work. Okay, here, peep game. I'm gonna give you the game theory. Okay, I learned this in a business class. Okay, the as you call the dominant or whatever strategy. Okay, you know, game theory. Okay, so here's the thing. Okay, if I were to draw this on a chart, I would do this. Okay, pickup lines. If the person finds you attractive, if the pickup line isn't super whack, they work probably most of the time, right? If they find you attractive, it's probably gonna work. Okay, like, to be honest, because if you're making a move on someone who already finds you attractive, they already find you attractive regardless of the move you make. As long as you don't move whack and say some fuck shit, you're probably good. Okay, if they don't find you attractive, the pickup line 9 times out of 10 is not gonna work, to be honest. Okay, unless it's really funny and then you start an interesting conversation with the person and then build interest from there. So you can use it as a conversation starter, but if you're using it to like be like your one and done or whatever, it's not gonna work like most of the time if they don't outright find you attractive, like, to be honest. So if it's funny, you can like use that as like a way to start the conversation, and then the person will be like, oh, you're funny, and then you can build interest from there. But otherwise, like, it's not gonna really work most of the time, you know. And then if they don't find you attractive and you say some whack shit in a pickup line, okay, it's over. Like, it's a done. Like, you're not winning. It's a dud. You're over. Move on. Okay, you said some whack shit in a pickup line and they didn't find you attractive. Bye. You know, you're out of the equation. Okay, you got dominant strategy by your opponent. Okay, and then if they find you attractive and you show up with a whack pickup line, it's like you know, you're nerfing yourself. Okay, you might be able to save it depending on how attractive they find you, but most of the time it's like, you know, play a little bit safer. Be attractive first before giving a pickup line. Got it. That's not my advice. It's just saying, like, pickup lines aren't really the best. They're not good at like being a one and done job like you would think they are, unless the person finds you attractive. You don't have to be like stereotypically or like attractive by society standards for the person you're approaching to find you attractive. Okay, there's something, I forget what it's called, where like people tend to date people that are like on their same level of attractivity, like, most of the time. That's why sometimes people will date people that kind of look like them. Like, you ever see someone where you're like, oh my god, like, I thought y'all was related, but you're dating, like, you know, people tend to date people that either look like them or are kind of on a similar range of attractivity from them, or they date someone like way out of their fucking league and like it somehow works, you know. It's like one or the other, you know. It's like either like they similar or like they're on like different tiers and you're confused, but it worked somehow. Step 2, find their favorite character. Step 2, cosplay. Step 3, marriage. Dead that mean my ex was dead ass ugly like me, Lamau. I mean, you know, who cares? There's more to just how you look. And also, people finding you attractive isn't always about like the way you look too. Like you can find someone not really that physically attractive, but then you spend time with them, and like the more you know them, the more you find them attractive. You know. By league, you mean League of Legends, right? No. Like, someone can find you physically attractive and then they'll get turned off by your fucking repulsive personality over time, okay? Or someone could be, like, indifferent to the way you look and then you kind of win them over slowly with their personality. You know, it just kind of depends, okay? Just because you got a good-looking face doesn't mean you're set, okay? You can be, like... A lot of people that know they're good-looking, like, act kind of vain and they kind of nerf themselves unless they find someone equally as vain as them. Like, you develop an ego based on the way you look, like it's gonna cause you an issue. But if a girl asks me out instead of the other way around, it's almost like a guaranteed yes for me, boss. That's what I'm saying. Also, girls, you have a higher success rate when you ask out a dude, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you. Most dudes don't get asked out that much. So if it's by someone that like especially later in life, I don't know about earlier in like school, you know, because I feel like people in school just tend to be immature about most of the ways they deal with stuff. But later in life, if you ask out a dude as a girl and like you're like eye looking or like you're on the same level as them, most of the time the dude's gonna say yes. I'm gonna keep it honest. Or like I would say you have a higher success rate than like if a dude were to ask a girl out, to be honest. Because I've heard from a lot of dudes like, yeah, most of the time I would say yes to a girl if they asked me out, even if I wasn't super into them, because like, you know, I would want to get to know them based on the fact that they had the confidence to do that. So you got a better success rate, okay? I've heard this from like all my guy friends. I'm giving you the inside scoop to my 75% female audience, okay? Use this to bestow some confidence when you ask them out. But like I said, you might get rejected, okay? It happens, you know? Just move on. Try not to, you know, take it to heart. Also, okay, I have a word of advice too, okay? Listen. Okay? Dating advice from a single person. Let's get it. Okay, the coach don't play. Nah, but I always am that motherfucker that like is fixing my friends' relationship issues, and it's bad. Like I need to stop, bro. Like something about it, they just all come to me, and then I'm like, and then it works out, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Why can they do it? Like I can fix it, but I can't get into it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'd be good after the relationship starts, but not to get to that point. So it is what it is. But wait, what the fuck was I gonna say? Oh my god, I went on a soul side tangent. My ass asked me out with a pickup line based on Immortal. Yes, that one. We didn't last a year, by the way. Hey, I mean, hey, at least it worked. You know? Well, Monic, thanks for the super. Nasu, thanks for the super. Just going with low expectations. That way, if they say no to you, you won't get hurt bad. Okay, that ties into what I was gonna say. You know what? Thank you, Nasu, for the super chat. Okay, what I was gonna say is, if you ask someone out that you've been obsessed with for like, you know, 6 months to a year, if you get rejected, it's gonna hurt a lot worse than if you ask someone out that you've maybe been interested in for like a month, okay? To be honest, because you've already grown some sort of attachment to that person and built them up to be some person that, I'm gonna be honest, they're probably not, okay? Like, a lot of times if you think someone's really attractive or you really like them, unless you're like best friends with them, so you already kind of know how they are, but you're more like observing from afar, 9 times out of 10 they're not how you think they are unless you know them well. And also you're gonna get hurt way more when they reject you since you've been fixated on them for so long. So just like make the move before you get too attached. That way if it doesn't work out, it's kind of like, okay, whatever, you know? If you know the person like really well, it's a different situation. That, from my experience, that's what I've gotten from it, okay? Like getting rejected by someone I didn't really like, I wasn't interested in for super long, like hurts way less. I sent out there, or yeah, Asensio. Oh my god, I've been saying the name wrong the whole time. Thanks for the super. Dear Wistful Kill, any tips for Niji EN auditionees? Oh, okay. Yeah, we do have auditions open. I know someone's probably gonna clip this. Oh my god, yo, I haven't seen all the clips from other people. Kyo gives audition advice on how to get into Niji Sanji EN, and the Alouette gives audition advice on how to get into Niji Sanji EN. I haven't seen all the clips go around. Okay, clippers, pull out your little editing softwares. I got you, motherfuckers. Okay, here's my audition advice. Okay, So if you want to attempt to be a colleague of mine, okay, you can maybe try to be my friend. Okay, I stole that from Anna. She said that shit. But I'm repping that shit like it's my truth too. Okay, no guarantee if you get in, I'm gonna be cool with you. I'm gonna keep it honest, okay? But if you want to, maybe at least do one collaboration with me in your Ninja Tachi, you can audition and maybe get in. My tips would be, I think over time they have raised the bar for auditions. I do feel like though, okay, as they do for most jobs, there will be times where they experiment with who they hire. So, you might get in on some weird experimental type shit, okay? Like, I feel like that's how I got in, okay? I got in on some weird experimental type shit because I do not feel qualified most of the time. I cannot sing. I have no voice acting abilities. I literally talk like a sailor and, don't speak proper English. So I don't really know how the fuck I got in, but I'm here. And so I guess if that makes sense, you can be a wild card. You can be unique, I guess. Yeah. I guess, yeah, being unique. So you're saying you got in with pity points. Okay, no, I didn't show up to the audition like, I have so much health issues. Please let me in. This is my only chance. I didn't even mention my health in my audition because I'm gonna be honest, I didn't want to get disqualified because of my health. I was like, I'm good. Like, I don't want them to be like, oh, like, they're sick. Like, they can't do the job. I didn't even mention that shit. Clean did not mention that at all. Okay, I did not say shit about it. Do we need a proper PC? No, you don't. I wish I could tell you why you don't, but like, as long they're not hiring you for your PC setup, they're hiring you for your like entertainment abilities or your likability. Okay, his audition was medically motivated. Shut the fuck up, Atlas. Thanks for the super chat. I would say, overall, just put your all into the application, okay? I'm not gonna lie. I looked at the application, okay? I don't think I'm gonna get in trouble for saying this. They added one of the questions on the application because of me. I'm not gonna tell you why, but they totally did, which I found hilarious. So, because of me, they had to add an extra criteria, I guess. I was like, oh shit, my bad. But what question? I'm not gonna tell you. Is it a question about cursing? I didn't really look at the application that thoroughly, okay? I'm not gonna say which question it was, but they added some shit, okay? Medically motivated. Yeah, they asked if you were chronically ill and dying, before you got in. Hold on, let me set my code out. I'm getting kind of hot. I'm not saying shit about which one they added, chat, okay? I'm not gonna get in trouble for you dumbasses, okay? So no, like real talk though, for audition advice, try to put your best foot forward, okay? Like audition video is your time to show what type of content you can produce, okay? Like, make your audition video as if you're already making content. Like, make it like you are a seasoned veteran in content creation, okay? Make your audition video how you want to. I would say for your audition video, make it how you want to act as an EN liver. That's like my best advice. Like, do in your video what you plan to do here. So that way like they can see, oh, this is what they're planning to do. That's what I would say. Like, that's your time to show off your all, I feel like the video is pretty important, to be honest. Because I know some people have said they just got in with like a black screen and talking. I think Scarlett said that shit. So that could work. Okay. It depends. You can do like, is it like a solid introduction YouTube video, or I can't really say what they want because I don't know. And even if I did know, I don't think I'll be allowed to. I don't know what they want in the audition video because there are people that have literally just submitted a black screen, and then there are people like me who like edited the thing. So it depends, okay? Like, I tried hard as fuck on that audition video. So you can try, or you can, pop that shit into Movie Maker and just record some audio over a black screen. Do what you want. Both have worked. I'm just saying that's your time to show your personality, okay? You can do like a clip compilation. You could show off a skill you have. Do something. Be as creative as you can, okay? That's the only thing I would say. Yeah, just be as creative as you can. Also, but like, that doesn't mean like slack off on your like application answers either. Because I feel like if your application answers suck, I don't even know if they'll watch the video. I don't really know what they look at first. Okay, I don't know. I don't work for for management. But you know, like I said, submit, you know, just try your best, okay? You know. And yeah, I don't think your setup matters too much. I mean, as long as you can like stream at all, I guess. I mean, I don't know. But you don't need like a you don't need like a 390 GTX or RTX Ti, you know, $4,000 PC. You know, like that's crazy. Okay, I didn't upgrade my PC until I got into Niji-Sanji. Okay, I upgraded this shit. I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna need a better one now that I'm actually gonna start streaming. So, not me ready to put college on hold the minute I turn 18 next year so I can audition. I would not put college on hold just maybe get in. You know, I would still proceed with that. Because there are some people that are in here that are still doing like, you know, other stuff outside of Niji, you know? But yeah, it just depends. And other than that, I don't really know if I can answer any more specific questions, to be honest. Because I don't want to say too much and then get in trouble, okay? I'm not trying to rig the auditions, okay? Just try your best, okay? You know, do all your stuff, okay? Some people are still, you know, studying while in here, so I wouldn't drop, you know, all your studies just to join. Some people, you know, might have a job in here. I don't really know. I don't know what everyone's up to, okay? But, you know, for me personally, you know, I'm still attending a Luna, so, you know, I still got other stuff going on too. And I'm dying. Not actually, but you know. College is the only way to touch grass while in Niji. Yeah, I would not drop out of school like when you apply or even when you get in, okay? Like if you get in, you know, maybe one of my co-highs are watching this. Don't just drop whatever your current employment is just because you get in, okay? Like you got, you know, see how things work out first, you know? That's like that's just more smart. Imagine studying for your doctorate while streaming a Zatsuna. Yeah, you're doing like a study stream and you're like studying like fucking advanced quantum physics, like to become an astronaut, and you're just like a VTuber. It's like, okay, chat, poggers, and then you're like real behind the scenes, smarter than half your chat. That's funny to me, bro. That is funny to me, bro. Oh my god. Imagine someone was like smart, and they were just like a VTuber just for fun. Ver in his study streams be like, I swear, yo, maybe Ver is like secretly like studying to become a fucking like world leader, bro. I don't know, man. You never know. Ver might be the craziest dude alive, bro. He might be so smart. Okay, he might be studying for like how to like, you know, launch a rocket, create a new invention, become a doctor, and fucking become a VTuber all at the same time, you know? And you never know. Lawyer VTuber reacts to laws broken in video games. Okay, the person who keeps asking if I can see gameplay, bro, I already finished the game, okay? You know? There's the ex-NASA employee that's a VTuber now, waiting for an accountant VTuber. Wasn't Shu gonna be an engineer when he wasn't in Niji? I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, I just think if you're auditioning, you know, oh my god, listen, if you're auditioning and I'm your Oshi, bro, I'm terrified, okay? Like, don't apply, okay? I don't, listen, if I have a kill me in Niji-Sanji, I'm gonna be terrified, okay? Don't, honestly, yeah, everyone here, don't even apply, okay? You know, maybe apply for, something, you know, I mean, you know what I'm saying, you know, but yeah. No, I'm just kidding. Now apply if you want, obviously, you know, don't feel discouraged. Yeah, I don't know, good luck. I don't really know what to say, man. I don't want to say too much and get in trouble, okay? Everyone always asks, but like general advice is like, I would just say, you know, apply like any other job, but also remember that you're being an entertainer, so don't apply to the job the same way you're applying to become a fucking surgeon. They'll be like, yes, so I have studied in what's a medical profession? Neurology for 16 years in med school. I'm qualified to be a Nissan and light. You know, I mean, I don't really think that's gonna. I don't know if that relates. You know. Yeah, put all the skills you have towards being an entertainer to use and show off on the application the best you can. And good luck, I guess. I don't really know what to say, bro. Let's be real. A guy would talk to a tree if it talked to him first. True, Rogue. True. Thanks for the super. Thanks for the super chat. What's that saying? Those who can do and those who can't teach. I feel like that's kind of odd though. Because I feel like it does apply in a lot of situations, but it's like how? You know, like how does someone who doesn't do it know how to explain it to someone who does? Just a video. Thanks for the super chat. When you're not in person relationship, it's easier to clear head and resolve the problems. You're not the person in that relationship. Wait. Oh, yeah, no, I agree with you on that. It's easier to be rational when you're not in the fit, when you don't have feelings involved. But I'm saying, like, in general, I just think it's odd, you know? Alice, I'm terrified of auditioning, but I want to do so bad. I have no idea what to do for a video. I think I'm gonna suck. Well, you know, you gotta try, man. If you don't listen, you miss all the shots you don't take. So if you're like, I don't have what it takes, and then you don't apply, yeah, you don't have what it takes because you didn't even try, okay? That kind of rhymed. Oh my God. I really am a rapper. I'm like that guy. That's crazy. Yeah, no, if you never try, you know, like you're not even gonna get in. So yeah, at least try if you want to, okay? But I wouldn't try. I would try to be like, I would actually try an application. I wouldn't apply on some bullshit. Like, you know, don't answer the application. Be like, oh, poop, shit for all the answers. Okay, like what's the point, bro? Like, you're not gonna get in. You know, don't waste people's time. Yeah, good luck if you apply. Don't give up. And even if you apply before, you can always apply again, you know? Maybe they'll see your name twice and be like, oh my God, it's this person, you know? Don't ever meet your heroes, y'all. Yeah, if I'm your hero, okay, I'm gonna disappoint the fuck out of you. Because I'm gonna be honest, I am not any nicer behind the scenes, okay? I talk to everyone else like this. I will tell you you're stupid and to shut up in private, okay? I'm just letting y'all know. Just letting y'all know. Rogue, thanks for the super. I'm getting huge. I BS my way through it. I have no idea how I got here and what to do vibe from Kel right now. Okay, like low key, but I did try. I tried on the application. I just don't really know like how I got in, you know? Like sometimes I feel like they made a mistake, you know? They're like, they like hired me on accident, you know? They're like, oh, we're just gonna experiment with this one. And I don't really know, you know, it's future, but I'm gonna just place this seed in the garden with everyone else and see if it grows. Like, I don't know. No, like, okay, let's take chemical X and see if it kills the garden or if it actually fertilizes it. I don't know. Stop saying my admission was medically motivated, bro. I did not bring up my health at all in the audition, okay? Sent the acceptance letter to the wrong guy, but went with it. Sometimes I feel that way. I'm like, oh my God, was there someone else that was supposed to be in my place? Oops. Cobb, thanks so much for 3 months. If y'all get in, please wishy kill and voice chat for all your kill me homies. If you do that, I'm never collabing with you, okay? I will never speak to you. I won't even add you as a friend on Discord, okay? I've already blocked Ren 8 times because he's pulled that shit, okay? Okay, not actually, but listen, if I find out that you were kill me and you did some wishy shit before I knew that, it's over, okay? I'm cutting the line where I don't even know who you are, bro. You're not even in the new wave or whatever the fuck, okay? I don't even know who you are, man. You're like fucking, you don't even exist. I'm just kidding, but yeah, good luck to everyone who applies. Imagine they weren't gonna bring you on, but we're like, F it, let's see how he reacts. Rashes have been sparse lately, so please give us Kill Me's head pat tonight. Their cries at the end of every stream lately have kept me awake at night. Now I'm gonna let y'all cry, bro. That's my symphony. You know, it's it'll bring more people into the community. Okay, they will understand. They will understand that being a Kyomi is pain and suffering is a requirement. I'm just setting realistic expectations. You know, if I'm nice to you guys off the bat, you know, and then I switch up, you're gonna expect, you know, me to be nice all the time. So, yo, we're starving. Well, you know, like air is nutritious. Water's good for you too. If that were true, you'd be so healthy, man. Shut the fuck up. Danny, thanks to the super. If you get in a fight, Kyo at the end of the Waffle House parking lot. Also, hi. I hope you had a good stream. I'm late because I started uni again. Mr. Stream. Well, good luck in uni. I know a lot of people are going back, especially in the US now. It's like, you know, Christmassy break kind of time just ended. Yeah, for all of y'all that are starting your second semester, good luck and welcome to hell. You know, unless you like really enjoy school, in which case, you know, like, I mean, you know, hey, you know, good for you. Give us food. I'm going back to college. You know, when they say let them cook, I'm gonna let you cook. I'm gonna let you cook. Yep. As foul, well, that is what I like to call realistic. You have to sometimes, chat, you have to take care of yourselves, you know. Sometimes maybe you need to give yourself a head pat. Maybe you need to pat yourself on the back, okay? Now, why don't you Kyomis give each other head pats, okay? They've been taking care of themselves for like 19 days now. And, you know, I'm teaching you guys how to be self-sufficient. So, you're welcome. You're welcome, bro. Hey, look, you're being self-sufficient right now. Someone said this is sad. No, it's not. It is I'm teaching you disciplinary self-sufficiency. You will be more successful in life if you can remain self-sufficient. Oh my god, am I dead? All this positivity in chat killed me. What the fuck? Hello? Okay, I'm back. See, chat, if you are too wholesome, like, I'll die. And, you know, and then you won't have me. So, you know, keep the chat reasonably toxic. Okay, yeah, no. I'm teaching you how to be self-sufficient. Yeah. This is just lonely. No, it's not. Chat is taking care of, you know, the Kyomis are taking care of the Kyomis. If anything, this is more wholesome than, like, the other way around. I actually quite prefer this, you know? You guys are being so nice to each other. Good luck to all advice, Kyo, and good luck to everyone who's applying. Yeah! Good luck to everyone. Mrs. Bitch, thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate it. Also, by the way, when I said they changed one of the application questions for me, I was low-key joking. I don't actually know if they did, but I just think it's funny that, like, I'm theorizing myself that they did, okay? I don't actually know, okay? I don't actually know, but I have an inkling, a suspicion. Lying ass. What do you mean? What do you think they would tell me? Oh, yes, we changed the application process because we had an issue with you. Like, no. Okay, no. I'm just theorizing. This is just a theory, a game theory. They also changed the application form because giving Clippers debate. Yeah, I gave you a clickbait title, okay? You're welcome. Now, they also changed the applications, I feel like, every wave. So I've looked at them like from previous waves when I didn't apply. And I feel like they did change it every wave because they are like changing the requirements as they get bigger, as EN grows, because EN is like, you know, the more it grows, the more like they need to find people that are different than what we already have. So I feel like they do change the requirements like each time. I mean, like I said, you know, I'm just theorizing, okay? I don't actually know, but I feel like they definitely ramp it up or change it to, you know, get different people. The more girls, the more people will apply. Yeah, that too. So like, yeah, they probably have to like, you know, change the requirements, or I don't know. Like I said, I do not know what the requirements are. I don't know how you get into the audition, okay? All I know is what I did, and I'm not gonna tell you what I did because I don't think I'm allowed to, okay? So I'm gonna give you general advice that I feel like will help. Emil, thanks for the super chat. I'm not reading that shit. I refuse to read it, okay? But you said this is for bullying the kill me's all the time. Listen, if anything, like, I'm teaching you guys how to be resilient. Yeah. I'm such a good instructor that my students are using my own methods towards me. If anything, that just means I've succeeded in my goal, okay? You said they're looking for people they don't already have. I mean, I don't know, but I would assume so. Like, what? Like, why do you need two of the same person? Like, what's the point? You know? That doesn't make sense. I need a kill and I need a kill too. Like, no. No point, you know? They want the point of Niji Sanji EN, the model of it is there's enough unique personalities so where you can find people, you can find at least somebody you probably like, you know? That's kind of the point. At least that's what I think the point is, you know? I don't actually know. I'm not, you know, I'm not the head honcho manager. You know, I don't understand how everything works, okay? I'm not Mr. CEO, but that's how I think of it, because there's no way realistically someone can watch everyone in EN at the same all the time. Like, that's impossible. So, you know, you kind of just find someone you like, you know? Nico Briscoe, thanks so much for the 1 month. I miss TTS Kun so much. Okay, I can bring TTS Kun back eventually, okay? Eventually. Yeah, I said I would do it sometimes during Zatsudans, okay? I'm not gonna do it every time, you know? I don't want to do it too much. I feel like it can be annoying. Honestly, I like too many EN liars. I don't know who to watch. Well, watch everyone then, you know? I mean, I don't know how you'd have time for that, but you know, hey, you can get like 6 consoles, 3 monitors, dog cam, cat cam, PlayStation, Xbox game console, you know? You could. Why have a Kamiyoshi when you can have 32 Kamiyoshis? Yo, who's your Kami Oshi? Bro, like, why y'all always ask me this question, man? Okay, nobody, okay? I know who my Kami Oshi is myself, okay? Yeah. Myself. Dog Cam, Mr. Luca, Cat Cam, Zion, yo, you violated. Me having 4 to 6 streams open every night. Don't be shy, yo. Bro, who's your Kami Oshi then, okay, chat? Tell me your deepest, darkest secrets. I didn't really have like, okay, I've never had like one person that I've like only watched all the time, you know? That's never been my thing. I just have like, I normally watch like 3 or 4 content creators consistently, and I kind of like them all equally for like different things, to be honest. So that's my style of watching. But you can have a different one. You can be loyal to one person. You can be loyal to nobody and watch 87 people. Like it is, you know, you are enjoying the content how you want. Mine is Shu. Oh my God, Shu's your Kami Oshi. Why the fuck are you in my stream? What happened, man? Are you having opposite day? Oh my God, it is Wednesday. Holy shit. You are having opposite day. What the fuck? Oh my God. Is that why you're here? That is crazy. Opposite day go bird, man. Isn't it Thursday? I mean, I guess in some countries, yeah. Where I'm at, you know, in the US of A, it is currently Wednesday in every single time zone. I just checked, not that I was joking, but it is Thursday for me. Wow. Whoever the Shuyamino viewer is, listen, it must be Wednesday for you. Yugi, thank you so much for the super. Thank you. I think you, because you sound like New York, and New York is home for me. Oh, you're from New York? That's chill. What part are you from? What street do you live on? What boulevard? Let me know. I'm kidding. Don't, please don't tell me. That's interesting because I'm not from New York. Okay, chat, don't dox your viewers. I'm kidding, chat. I'm kidding. Okay, that's why I said don't answer. Okay, but like, what's your credit card number with 3 numbers on the back? You know what I'm saying? Huh? I'm kidding. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna end. I'm getting tired. I gotta wake up fucking early tomorrow, which sucks ass. Because I have a doctor's appointment at the Has Crack of Dawn. So, I'm gonna raid somebody. I don't know who's live. Let me look. Who have I not raided in a while? Okay, I don't think I've raided Hex yet, so I'll raid Hex. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. What the fuck am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow the collab with Scarlet, or is that the next day? Oh, tomorrow I'm just doing a Zatsudan, so you know, or a chatting stream if you guys want to just chill. But yeah, I'll see you guys then. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, I hope you guys have a lovely day. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.